Phoenix City, where the Made in Compton store serves the world. Welcome to the city where the champs are born, where the streets breathe strength and the legends are sworn. Venus and Serena hit the court with the silver, gold, and bronze. Taught the world how to serve where the champions desire. Future presidents walk these blocks, visionaries with dreams bigger than the city blocks. From the pen to the mic to the boardroom door, Compton raised leaders in the world wants more. It's the Made in Compton store, where culture and hustle meet at the core. Print, radio, visuals, we done into one in the city of the sun. From Dre's beats to K-Dot's charisma, we thrive off struggle, not chasing fame. Entrepreneurs, actors, the real deal crew. If you made it from here, the world saluting you. Intervention ain't foreign, it's born in the CPT. From garage studios to boardrooms on repeat. Ideas championed with innovation, turn pain into purpose and challenges into victories. We storytelling designs with service and edified. Every garment speaks truth, it's a cultural guide. Legacy emits in every shelf and floor. You don't just shop, you witness love.
Compton ain't just a place, it's the proof that out the concrete grows an unstoppable truth. From curb to Congress, from grind to grace, we export courage no matter the race.
Yeah, it's the Made in Compton store. More than merch, it's memories in motion. Adore support from wisdom.
It's a great deal, guys. And you get more stuff.
Every clothing and accessory, so when you walk in, stand tall, feel love. You're stepping in a city that birthed the next frontier. So here's the Compton, no cap, no pity. It's the heart, the soul, the renaissance.
Made in Compton in California. Yeah, get your baby one of these because we have lots of them. Lots of them and different colors.
Absolutely. All right, now, way to go. Welcome back to the one and only MICPT.com podcast, where we talk about business in the Made in Compton store, the Made in Compton store's ecosystem. Welcome to the one and only platform, the owner. I want to call you Bone, Uncle Bone. Everybody calls you different names today. Welcome to the show, Bone. How are you today?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good. That's right. Absolutely. All right.
A time was had today.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So with that in mind, look, I want to share that we have a plethora of choices every day, whether it's t-shirts from onesies to 7XL, it's shorts, it is different colors, it's different books, it's different creations that can be made inside the MICPT Media Hub. If it's accessories, small gifts to be wrapped, custom tees, and it just seems like the list goes on. Absolutely. So what would you like to focus on today, this open meeting that we have on Saturdays?
Well, I like to get everybody ready for Snapback Sunday tomorrow, where we got all snapbacks in the store, only $25.
All right, absolutely. And here's a picture of that right there. It is posted in the store. Nice. And you want to share a backdrop or some upcoming news about the snapback hats?
Oh yeah, we have the Made in Compton store logo hats. They coming back in black, navy blue, and red. And we got the Clippers coming back in black and navy blue.
Yes.
Well, the Compton Clippers.
Nice. The love for the Clippers we all grew up on. Absolutely. Let's give you a round of applause because, I mean, it's people calling the store. There are people buying gifts. Yeah, Made in Compton. People want to perform in the Made in Compton. Absolutely. Hats. Absolutely. That's pretty neat.
Oh, and we can't forget about the bucket hats. We got the bucket hats on the way too.
Yes. And so you can go online, Made in Compton store. We actually have an app as well as a website. Nice. And you want to share more?
I like to tell them about the tourist box too, where you can
Okay.
get 4 t-shirts for just 111, and that's the tourist box. It's almost just as good as Wild Wednesday, where you can get 4 t-shirts for 100. But every day of the week, the tourist box is available, and that beats the $33 a piece because 4 shirts will run you 132. But with the tourist box, it's just 111.
Absolutely. So with that in mind, knowing that we have gift cards, and the gift cards you can purchase 2 for $75. They're gift cards valued at $50 each. So yes, if you know anybody that's looking for a few shirts, they can definitely get a few. 1, 2, 3. 3 shirts for $75 with the gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's anytime because we have the $25. Just in case people know about Wild Wednesdays, t-shirts are $25 instead of $33. So just a note, that is Wild Wednesday right there. That size is small to 5XL, available on Wednesdays. That's right, absolutely, during this time frame. And then we have a 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. You can ask for the secret deal every day. Just want you to know. Let's put that out there. Between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. All right. And with that in
We
mind
got a
as well.
whole catalog dedicated to the secret deal.
Yes, absolutely. Just ask for that binder. Mm-hmm. The Made in Compton store. All right. Absolutely. And then you want to talk about the mascot of the Made in Compton store?
Oh yeah, Teddy G, Teddy G. Teddy G is we running a foster care campaign where you can donate a Teddy G to a kid in foster care. And then just in honor of Teddy G in this campaign, we have it where after your purchase, you say Teddy G to receive something free from the Teddy G table.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then this is just a video. I just seen this picture from, we shared this not too long ago on another podcast, but I thought this was pretty neat, about the MICPT Media Hub. And there's Teddy G. And we have so much fun inside the MICPT Media Hub, just as we did today with the one and only. Shout out to, her name is Candy. Candy is her name. She is a new comedian that will be frequently at the Made in Compton store. So know that that's also on Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Boom.
Yeah, the Legends Are Made in Compton auditions are held every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And come out and show them what you got. You know, whether it's singing, dancing, rapping, or, you know, spoken word or comedy. Like Candy. Candy came out and she just tore the stage down today.
Real. For real. I mean, I wish it was a CD in there, and we, because that's just how it was. It was like, take the mic. Oh my goodness, trying to keep up with her. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the one and only
There
Candy.
wasn't no stage fright for Candy.
No, absolutely not. She had lots of fun. So let me give her a round of applause. Absolutely. Keep up the great work. Absolutely. Oh, very nice. All right. So, yes, with that in mind, there is the one and only Teddy G. Once again, he is so much fun. And if you don't know already, we have been to foster care agencies. People been sending us pictures, no children, but just of their facility. So as we get the next group of 10 Teddy G's, we will send it to the next one. The last group went to New York, and we're just waiting for that picture or pictures of Teddy G at the facility. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Compton in the box. We're going to go to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back.
Big shout out to all our amazing customers
Okay.
who've already jumped on board the Compton in a Box. Your support means the world to us. We've revamped our website to make it even easier to join the subscription. For upcoming months, don't miss out on the excitement. Head back to your cart on micpt.com and subscribe today. Let's make every month a Compton celebration. Compton in a Box. Subscription perks. micpt.com Compton in a Box. VIP experience appreciation. Head back to your cart on micpt.com.
All right, absolutely. So, with that in mind, well, today I definitely have a story as well. Sometimes we do longer shows, sometimes it's shorter, but we are just over 10 minutes. So, I'm going to go ahead and showcase this story, taking in account that people are visualizing and are having fun. And this will be pretty quick. So I'll just see if I was going to see if I could share a screen real quick so you could follow along. And let's see, going forward. Yeah, more than a store, the micpt.com experience. And here it is. Okay. So I want to go here. That way you can see that. Okay. Very good. The door opened, and within seconds, it became clear that this was not going to be an ordinary shopping trip. The walls carried the name Compton with pride. Hats, shirts, jackets, books, accessories, and collectibles filled the room, not as random merchandise, but as pieces of a much larger story. Every design represented culture, creativity, resilience, and the belief that something powerful can be built right here in the community. A visitor slowly walked from one display to the next. They had originally planned to buy a hat, take a quick picture, and leave, but something about the atmosphere made them stay. They noticed Teddy G, the store's friendly symbol of encouragement and comfort. They learned that visitors could receive a special gift simply by saying his name. But Teddy G represented more than a promotion. He carried a message. Everybody deserves a quiet hug, a little encouragement, and something positive to take with them. Then came the invitation to see the MICPT Media Hub. Behind the merchandise was an entire world of possibilities, a podcast area, a green screen, a music studio, and a stage waiting for someone to step forward. The visitor stood near the microphone and imagined speaking. They had carried an idea for years, but had never recorded it. Life, work, responsibilities, and self-doubt had always found a way to push the dream aside. But now, standing inside the media hub, the idea no longer felt impossible. What would you talk about if you had your own podcast? Someone asked. The visitor paused. Then the words began to come. They would talk about the lessons they had learned. They would tell the stories their family never wrote down. They would share their knowledge with younger generations. They would finally give a voice to the dream that they had kept quiet for so long. At that moment, the Made in Compton store became more than a place to purchase something. It became a place to begin something. Before leaving, the visitor took a photograph, scanned the QR code, and subscribed to MICPT Channel 12 Compton. The hat they purchased would remind them of the day, but the real souvenir was a decision to return and record their first podcast. That is the micpt.com experience. You may walk through the door looking for clothing, a gift, or something that represents Compton, but you may leave with a new connection, a platform, an opportunity, or the courage to finally share your story. Because the Made in Compton store does more than sell products. It introduces people to an ecosystem. It connects merchandise with media, ideas with opportunities, and personal stories with a worldwide audience. Some visitors come from across the neighborhood. Others arrive from different states and countries. Yet, each person gets to experience a piece of Compton that is creative, welcoming, entrepreneurial, and determined to build a lasting legacy. This is where culture becomes content. This is where customers can become creators. This is where an idea can move from the imagination to the microphone. And this is where every product, every program, and every voice carries the same message. Great things are still being made in Compton. Visit micpt.com. Subscribe to MICPT Channel 12 content on YouTube and come experience more than a store. You may discover that the next story waiting to be shared is your own. All right, now, I hope you enjoyed that. And at the same time, know that that's all real. Because if you come to the Made in Compton store, you have a whole tour inside the store, inside the store, in front of the store, inside the MICPT Media Hub, and you are a star because you chose to come and spend time at the Made in Compton store within the whole ecosystem and to learn more about it because I know it's a lot in the beginning. Absolutely. All right. What, Mo? Look, do you have something to share? Absolutely.
Yeah, I like to tell them about the premium box and the new Compton in the Box, a new service that we just rolled out. It's where
Okay.
you can get 4 hours in the media hub. You can use it as studio time. You can use it as podcast time, or you can use it as content creation time with the green room. So it's totally up to you how you use your 4 hours every month. And it's
Mhm.
only $300.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is definitely a round of applause. Yes. Because just imagine if you had everything you thought of prepared and you went in there and used the stage and can you imagine? 5 minutes is a long time. 5 to 7 minutes, like they say, that's what they give a lot of comedians on stage. And you can do a one woman or a one man show, and maybe that's 10 to 15 minutes. And then you can go on to the green screens area and record something that you have written down, or you say by verbatim, and then you may want to simply make take pictures so you can utilize them in other videos. And definitely, if you pay for the additional $50 for to be recorded, and then you sit down in front of the microphone, and then you go to work with that, and then before you leave, you may have interview questions. Maybe you brought somebody with you to ask those questions, or you utilize the engineer to interview you in the podcast area. And wow, I'm believing you can do that in an hour if you're prepared, if you already have it. And then there's a portion of it like you have 4 hours. So if you scheduled it for a day, or you schedule, an hour here and then another hour and so forth, because maybe you want to change clothes. And so you might only want to do part of your plan. Maybe this is a whole ecosystem that you're building for your concept or your particular product. Absolutely. So it's pretty neat. So come check it out.
It just
Get
came to me.
Mhm.
You could do stand up, then you could record your comedy CD, then you can use the green screen to do promos for it, and you can do a podcast about it.
Exactly. Absolutely. Come on then. Absolutely. That part. I know it's somebody that's out there that's been thinking like, wow, yeah, I could do all of that right there. So that's
Man,
like getting an
that's a
hour
package
free
worth its
too.
money and gold.
Exactly, because I know I've seen that it's $100 an hour, so that's like getting 1 hour free. And imagine this, if you have a collective, like they call it a collective, because it takes a team to create and well, to work together and to produce. So imagine it was a 4-person team, like groups or artists or television shows. They have 5 people, right? And so maybe 2 people did an hour. They have their own skit, and then another 2 people do another hour, and then they switch. Who's gonna say this and who's gonna be the producer for that, and then and then it would be like a bonus hour for that 4th hour, something to that nature. I think it's possible.
Man, 4 hours of content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, like they say, you have your long form, you have your short form. There's so much you can create in the dynamics of it all. Just like you were talking about the tourist box, where you can actually mix and match, what you can from right what it shares on the box. I have to get a picture of that, where it has two pictures. Let me see if I can get that on here. I'll go to a quick commercial break and share that because that's one image I haven't shared here. Let's do that and provide a time to process that information during this commercial break.
Did you ask though? Did you ask about the 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. the secret deal? Oh, don't be moving too fast though. Walk right in like you already know. Walk in chill like what's the deal? They might smile like it's real. Oh, it's real. No live signs, no big display. But the ones who ask get blessed that day. Try and save while you look fly too. Whole outfit got a vibrant new. Don't be shy. Just ask one time. You might walk out feeling extra fine. Friend Rustus. Wait, you didn't ask? Did you ask though? Don't miss out. 2 p.m., 5 p.m. flow. Every day made it count the stove. Now you know.
Yeah, I like to tell them about that back to school.
Absolutely. You share about the back to school and enter.
Yeah, we still had a back to school package where you can get 4 t-shirts, a backpack, a notebook, a tumbler, and all that for just $99. It's a good starter kit for your back to school shopping. We know a lot of schools started back this Friday, but we know they still starting next week. And so stop by the Made in Compton store and ask about the back to school package.
Absolutely. And then you also get a backpack.
I hear you.
And you also get a backpack. We still
Oh
have
yeah, you get a backpack with a notebook, an ink pen, and a tumbler.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So with that in mind, thank you. Just enough time for me to locate that flyer for about the tourists, the piggyback on that. So I'm going to share the screen here. That's right. Absolutely. There we are. And that is the tourist box. So you see bundle 1, 4 t-shirts. You have bundle 2, a hoodie and a jogger. And if you're don't know, the hoodies are $66
Oh,
in the store. Huh?
oh no, go ahead. I was going to say
And
the
then
overlay was covering it.
Oh, okay. And then there's $66 for the joggers. And so just note the t-shirts you regularly run $33 as well. So and then there's bundle 3 with 2 hats and 2 t-shirts, but you can mix and match. So if you want 3 t-shirts, 1 hat, or 3 hats and 1 t-shirt, that's also viable. Or 2 t-shirts and a hoodie. So just to note, that's how it goes. And yes, indeed. So it's definitely a great bundle, a great box, and lots of value. And definitely have quality clothing, and you have 3-dimensional embroidery on the joggers, as well as you have the puff on the one and only t-shirts, and we do have 3-dimensional embroidery on hats as well. So yeah, more than a box. Like it says, it's a movement. And you can order the tourist box as well on micpt.com. Boom.
And we offer custom printing at the Made in Compton store. So if you have a family reunion or anything coming up, or you need school apparel or customized stuff for your business, or a birthday event, or team and squad, or community organizations, and we do custom hats and custom visors as well.
Absolutely. That part right there, you're working. Yes, indeed. And if you want to do a shout out for a birthday such as this one, you can do that too. Just send us in a recording, or come to the store and I'll record you and put a video together too. That's hilarious.
Yes, I'm here at Made in Compton store. Getting a gift
Oh, I'd like
for
to give
my
a shout out to my
homegirl.
son, Cohen. He's turning
Happy
14 on Monday.
birthday from Made in Compton store. Yeah.
Absolutely. Happy early birthday there, Cohen. Yeah. Awesome. All right. And then I'll have a birthday video for him. Absolutely. Circulating on the one and only Instagram. Shout out to the one and only YCE, Young Christian Eternal. Purchase YCE. You have students that are going back to school, and that means Bible study school as well, and looking for new clothing for a fresh new year to go along with the fresh new school clothes for the secular school. Definitely, it is one and only YCE, Young Christian Eternal. All right. With that in mind, yes, indeed. Boom. I'm going to share more before we conclude today's podcast.
Oh yeah, I like to tell them about some more campaigns. We got the
Okay.
Next Child campaign, we got the Pay It Forward campaign, and we got the Donated Teddy G. And then
Yeah.
we also have the History Behind the Streets, and now we starting to have the custom streets. So if you want to get your street made, go ahead and DM me or stop by the Made in Compton store and get your street made, custom streets.
That's right. Absolutely. I have to get a custom tease video going here. And that's what we reveal sometimes. This is an open meeting. If there's somebody, listening in a different country, note that, yes, this is your first time tuning in. Please know that the micpt.com podcast on Saturdays is just literally an open meeting. And you can also send a comment if it's something that you've been looking forward to or seeing, because you also been around over 50 years or within that 50 years of hip hop. So as we just celebrated 53 years of hip hop, where like a lot of people said they didn't think it was going to last and that it was a fad, but here it is, and so many people have, you know, generations of hip hop culture flowing through the generations of people's homes, and their careers have been surrounded by hip hop, and people have been able to retire from hip hop in the manner in which the music that they made during that time frame has been so grandiose that it has led into other careers and products such as books and actually, production studios and so forth. So yeah, please note that, yeah, hip hop is thriving. And please, if you don't know, this is just an example that even this two that was just dropped by the one and only owner of the Made in Compton store, Mako Capone. He's an artist. He's an artist before he was an author of a book or books. And the store exists because of making music and having CDs being sold out of the trunk of his car. Shout out to Master P, and just learning and gleaning different things from him. And just to note that without the CDs, there wouldn't be this whole Made in Compton store ecosystem that people travel from around the world to experience. So yeah, if you still have a CD too, shout out to the people that still have CDs, or will purchase one of those newly created CDs, because it seems like a lot of people are going back to the CDs and USBs, and not per se as many Bluetooth, but of course Bluetooth as well. But at this time and age, a lot of people are trying to share their respect and their share homage to a lot of people that have been in hip hop for a long time, and they're purchasing their CDs that they know they still have in their garages and so forth, and their possession, as well as 45s and the CDs. I'm sorry, the albums, the records. Yes, indeed. So just knowing that that's viable, and they are on the accessories table inside the Made in Compton store. All right.
They say Lamborghini started out selling tractors. So it's like they say, you just got to start in business and get where you fit in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like they said, yeah, just begin. Some people say, like, I'm not ready. Again, shout out to Candy. Candy is her name, the new comedian coming to the Made in Compton store. She said, yeah, like you can hear her on Instagram, Made in Compton store, Made in Compton brand, here on in my CPT channel 12 Compton on YouTube. I'm going to post her download from Instagram and upload it to YouTube, and know that you will see her performing and sharing how, like, oh my goodness, I don't have the weave, I don't have the eyelashes and the fingernails, like she wanted to, but she came anyway. She kept her word and came and produced her show right there, Made in Compton store, took advantage of a wonderful opportunity, and just seemed like blessings came from everywhere. Photographers came, old time friends came. She had a wonderful debut today. Absolutely. It's Made in Compton store inside the MITPT Media Hub on the Compton Club stage. Yes, they once again. Really cool. Yes. All right. Well, if there's more you want to share about, then we have the boxes too. We have plenty of boxes in the catalog, and some people are wondering, what are those three-dimensional boxes? It just looks three-dimensional from the storefront. What are those boxes? And those boxes, actually, you want to speak about those boxes?
Yeah, well, we have the tourist box. That's one of the number one sellers. And then we had a family fun box. That's a great one for family fun at the park or just enjoying the outdoors day with the family because it comes
Mm,
with frisbees and yo-yos. Then we had the legacy box, and then we had a music lover box that's geared towards music. Comes with 5 CDs, and then we had
mm,
a flashback Friday box, and we had a rest and relaxation box that comes with 2 robes, 2 coffee mugs, 2 wine glasses. And then we have the CPT podcast box, the podcast for tonight, the box dedicated to tonight's podcast. Then we got the
mm.
Game Ain't Safe podcast box, the Quiet Hug podcast box, the Tipsy Tuesday podcast box, the Flashback Friday podcast box. And we can't leave out the Between the Tracks podcast box. So yeah,
Absolutely.
stop by the Maiden Compton store and check out the catalog so you can see what's inside those boxes. Because all of them is loaded with fun and good quality products.
Absolutely. And I just have a few pictures I see here. I just got a chance to see. There's content in the boxes. We haven't shared these in a while, but I need to create a video. Again, I know we have a video. I'll have to locate the video. Content in the box. Yeah, there's an example of a box here. And just to see. But you can create your own box when you come to the store. If you really want the box itself and you're not a subscriber, the box is pretty cool. So it's just a couple of dollars. Absolutely. And it is really neat for a gift you can give to someone. Just like some people come, uh, they're called one-time boxes. So it's really neat like this. It's a one-time box. Just to see it says made in Compton store. And literally, and then it's wrapped on the other side with the tape that says made in Compton store. It's very special. And then we can put something else on there to make it festive as well. Just let us know. You can always call ahead as well, or send a text message and the store's telephone number. I'll run that as well and on the banner here. Okay, at the top of the screen, or I just put it here at the bottom of the screen. Yes, indeed. And with that in mind, Bo, you want to share?
Yeah, we know the 65th birthday passed, but we still got the Compton High alumni stuff that you can get customized with your name, and you can get it with what you was doing. You was playing football, basketball, cheerleader, flag major, or team squad leader. Whatever was your title in high school, we got you covered. We can bring it back.
And there's a number you can text a picture too if you had an image, like bonus sharing, or that you would like on your upcoming as well Compton High t-shirts, or the Centennial High School or Dominguez High School t-shirt. You want an image put on the back of your t-shirt. You can do that too, or something you might want on the side of your t-shirt as well, because there's upcoming homecoming. Compton High School, we know it's been every October, the Made in Compton store. So you might want to do that early and have yours already prepared. So that will be a number that you could text your idea, your picture. And if you want something maybe, cleaned up a little bit, it's an old picture you found on the internet and it brings back memories. Definitely, call Bone and talk about it. And if it needs to be recreated a little bit, Bone does actually have an awesome graphic designer. All right. So keep that in mind. And thank you very much for your attention and learning more about the Made in Compton stores ecosystem. All right. If that's it, please note that tomorrow is the one and only Bone with Friends podcast. And it will feature maybe somebody at the same time. It is live, and there will be a guest on the platform. Okay. All right. So with that in mind, thank you once again for your participation, Bone. You want to share some before we
Yeah.
conclude?
I forgot who's on the show tomorrow night, but I'll check it out, and y'all check it out. Special guest.
Absolutely. All right. So I just wanted to showcase the one and only flyer for today. Just a reminder, today was the MICPT.com podcast. And also, if you're a business or entrepreneur or you performed at the inside the MICPT Media Hub, and it's a Saturday, and for future reference, and you would like to be a guest on this podcast, that is also viable. All right. So just let us know. And thank you for your participation and sharing the word. And please be sure to go to MICPT.com. Check it out. All right. Way to go. Well, until next time, everybody, have a shout out to Adamu in the comments area. Absolutely. That's so cool. I just saw that about the end of the stream. So please, everybody, take care. Have a great, great time. Tune in every night, technically, 9 p.m. There's a different type of podcast, and you can get notified as well on YouTube. This channel, if you're hearing it from somewhere else, it's MICPT Channel 12 content, and you can press for the notification. All right. And for the next time, everybody have a great, great time.
Peace.
Up and get it dry. Compton in a box full of hat, shirt, socks. Compton in a box, rep the city on your block. Compton in a box won't cost you a lot. Compton in a box, made in Compton non-stop. Compton in a box, get Compton in a box. Drop Compton in a box, order Compton in a box. Compton in a box, best deal off top. Compton in a box, pick it up or get it dry. Compton in a box full of hat, shirt, socks. Compton in a box, rep the city on your block. Compton in a box won't cost you a lot. Compton in a box, made in Compton non-stop. Compton in a box is here, have no fear. Pick whatever level you need in fresh gear. The basic box is $69.99. Get $132 worth of gear to shine. The custom box is $89.99. Get $180 in value with quality every time. Two are made in Compton sweatsuit, snapback cap and socks. And a bonus surprise, laying neat on top. The deluxe box is $129.99. You'll get $265 worth of Compton classics gear design. More value, more style, more Compton, more fly. Dress built for the city and hold your head high. Compton in a box, get Compton in a box. Compton in a box, order Compton in a box. Compton in a box, best deal on top. Compton in a box, pick it up or get it dropped. Compton in a box, full of hat, shirt, socks. Compton in a box, rep the city on your block. Compton in a box, won't cost you a lot. Compton in a box, made in Compton non-stop. Now, push on over to MICPT.com. Alright, check out the site and choose whatever you might to get the best deals for the best price. Fast shipping to just about any and everywhere you like. Compton in a box, get Compton in a box. Compton in a box, order Compton in a box. Compton in a box, best deal off top. Compton in a box, pick it up or get it dropped. Compton in a box, full of hat, shirt, socks. Compton in a box, rep the city on your block. Compton in a box, won't cost you a lot. Compton in a box, made in Compton non-stop. Compton in a box, get Compton in a box. Compton in a box, get Compton in a box.